for real. My second Nightmare playthrough. Not sure how much I'll play, but you know, I really enjoy it, and I'm just gonna like kind of keep track of how often I die, during which moments I die, so I can like keep those battles in mind. I have to be extra careful there. And just remember what to do in those moments. It's all very crucial. I was thinking of doing extra life mode and Ultra Nightmare, but with those you risk just failing. I think I might be able to do extra life mode, but I just want to make sure I like get a bit more consistent at playing through Nightmare.
That hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them.
This intro is still so fucking nice. I love it.
Rip and tear until it is done.
I just love this cinematic. With all the screaming for help and Doom Guy preparing himself slowly, like, ah, oh, it's so good. Giant fucking pentagram. Just the silence here of like desperation.
Pray that he is watching. Please, anyone, if you can hear me.
That just gives me so many chills.
Attempting to acquire the Hell Priest signal.
Nearly 60% of our planet has been consumed
Oh
by
yeah.
invaders.
We have the Hell Priest signal locked in. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They feared the mark of the beast.
Ugh. I love it. That cutscene is literally perfect.
I have located the priest signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
Yeah, I should turn off the tutorials now. Off. Off. Bonk. You fucking bonk, mate. Hope I still remember all the secrets. Think I do most, at least. Oh, I didn't see that head hanging here before. I'll probably get the sticky bomb this time. Because dealing with weak spots. Also, do I want to do a lore percent? Man, I'm already almost dying, man. Pretty fucking crazy. See, I'm like not concentrating enough. I could have pretty much died there. Yeah, we're gonna do codex percent. Possessed. Okay, let's actually do the reading. Zombies possessed by the influence of hell. These once human underlings that follow in hell's ranks are those that have been corrupted by and deceived by its power. Forsaking their own humanity, those who have fully succumbed to hell's control cannot be saved, becoming mindless, grotesque contortions of their former selves. That is very short description. Imp. Scavengers of the underworld, imps among the most common of beasts found on the scorched surface of Hellscape. Lesser demons of hell, the imp possesses limited intelligence, driven only by a hunter's impulse to seek out prey. A task for which imps is naturally suited due to its innate capacity for violence. As a result of these attributes, the imp makes an ideal foot soldier, and it's oft deployed in their wearing legions of hell, easily manipulated and controlled by commanding highborn demons at the behest of sovereign chapters. It is common for the imp to appear in the front line of an offensive attack, an expendable resource unleashed in great numbers to overcome and break through the enemy front. Soldiers, once frontline infantry fighting to protect Earth from the demon invasion, the Hell Soldiers have been claimed by darkness, turning them against their fellow soldiers in the midst of battle. What else we got? Secrets. Well, these are all tutorials, so I don't need that. The Doomblade. So it's literally called the Doomblade. See, I never bothered to read this. Modification to the Predator suit, an arm-mounted Doomblade. The arm-mounted Doomblade is designed to increase the Slayer's short-range striking power, strong enough to sever demonic flesh and bone. The blade's serrated edge allows the Slayer to break through enemy defenses and attack where conventional weaponry is ineffective. Sweet. Chainsaw. As the renowned weapon master of the Night Sentinels professed, it is the warrior that makes the weapon great. Albeit an unconventional choice, the chainsaw has become a staple of the Doomslayer's personal arsenal. For the kind of work that requires enemy dismemberment, the chainsaw is the right tool for the job. Yeah, we require dismemberment. Combat shotgun. Despite a wealth of armament options of the modern combat specialist, this trusty workhorse remains a firm favorite among operatives when matched against superheated plasmoids or Gauss-driven projectiles. The ballistic impact of the combat shotgun holds its own. The simplicity of the design ensures the weapon is extremely quick and reliable, yet the vast array of ammunition types make it versatile and flexible. Colloquially known as the crowd appeaser, a locked and loaded combat shotgun will pacify even the most riotous of assailants. Wait. Holy shit, look at this. Hell barges. Atop mighty thralls, the Hell Priests oversaw the invasion of the mortal world. The thrall slave titan of the underworld carried the priest temples into the wake of battle, providing the priests with vigil of Hell's advance from a strategical impervious emplacement. From their temple perch, the priests would emanate a powerful psionic influence, imposing greater coordination among the chaotic forces of Hell and increasing their battle effectiveness. The thrall, possessing superior resilience, proved indestructible by conventional weapons, thwarting all attempts by arc defensive forces. Only by severing the priest's psychokinetic tether could the Titan be neutralized, an act that could only be accomplished by an infiltration of the temple itself. Man, the game is pretty loud.
My soul remains guarded. You can.
Consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
That was easy. Look at that. Oh, Australia's like unaffected. Let's go to Australia. It's safe there. Ooh. Vega data entry. Remaining human populations. Part 1. Nearly 60% of the planet has been consumed by the demons. With the rate of expansion increasing each day, the majority of the world population died in the first month of the Hell invasion. Following the catastrophic failure of virtually every man-made system, military response was immediate but only marginally effective at providing safe retreat to civilians, with many fortified locations cut off from outside communication. Facing overwhelming opposition, these makeshift fortresses have gradually fallen to the growing demon presence, one after the other. Large portions of the Earth's surface have become uninhabitable, with swarms of demons scouting the globe and most regions suffering from an atmosphere that has become infected and poisonous by process of some form of alien terraforming. That's pretty cool. It's like pretty much what happens at the Gore Nest. So I believe there was a I'm already in full armor, nice. Hello, hit them, please. Arachnotron. And apparently Cacodemon, even though I didn't kill one. Arachnotrons are built with genetic material recovered from the remains of the original spider mastermind, bioengineered for cyber augmentation, while its actual body exhibits only limited mobility. The oddly cerebral qualities of the Arachnotron make it a prime candidate for the impulsive controlled prosthetic frame that now permanently inhabits. The OAC facility response for the Arachnotron's coordination, intending to engineer and weaponize demons of their own design, was overrun after an outbreak occurred inside the assembly plant, killing everyone inside. The facility, still operating under the directive of the administrative AI, continues to manufacture Arachnotrons autonomously. Well, hi, Light. What's up? I'm doing the second Nightmare playthrough, and I'm reading the lore. Because we care about lore. Cacodemon, hunters of the slough hands. The Cacodemon lurks the bottomless and murky depths of hell in search of his easy prey. An aimless wanderer, the Cacodemon is mostly devoid of cognitive ability, sensory awareness, and otherwise commonly occurring impulses. Driven only by a singular desire to feed, the Cacodemon is likely to appear wherever there is flesh to be consumed, bringing with it an insatiable propensity for hunger. It is said that the Cacodemon bears some resemblance to the cycloptic titans of ancient Hell lore, leading Sentinel scholars to believe that the Forgotten Titans may yet live on in some disembodied form. So far I have not died yet. But I did almost die, but I'm still just on level 1, so... you never know. But yeah, it's ultimately a bit of practice for hopefully an Ultra Nightmare run in the future. The heavy cannon. A common complaint among users of this punch-packing conventional weapon is the weight, as most of the component parts are forged in tungstonium, a proprietary alloy developed to withstand the enormous stresses imparted by the optional exploding dart ammunition. However, the additional weight makes the heavy cannon an ideal sniper rifle, as swaying and tremors are mitigated by the massive bulk. Trigger management is of the highest priority when using this weapon, as self-inflicted gunshot wounds are common thanks to its no-pull reflex trigger system. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. And the sticky bombs are OP, because I thought in the past that they use more ammo, but no, they barely use any ammo. Literally the same as a shotgun shot. Extra life. Can't forget to take the extra life. And more lore. Remaining human population, part 2. Although several 100,000 more were safely evacuated out of orbit in the mass exodus following the invasion, the expected odds of survival is considered unlikely for many of the lifeboats carrying cryogenically frozen passengers. Religious in iconography and communes are now commonplace among survivors, with the collective perception of events taking on a biblical nature. Many seek authority from a higher power to rationalize the sudden destruction of their world, believing these events represent a form of divine punishment. I see. Gotta get used to the short stagger right at the start. I keep hearing from everyone that the first few levels are probably the hardest, especially during Ultra Nightmare. And I believe that, because you just don't have many tools at your disposal. I was thinking of maybe doing the extra lives mode, which is basically like Ultra Nightmare but with extra lives. So basically you can die when you have extra lives, but if you lose all your lives and die, it's game over. But I thought maybe it would be best for me to just do one more regular Nightmare run just for practice, to make sure I'm familiar with everything. This part is pretty tough. I bet this area has killed a lot of people during their Ultra Nightmare playthroughs. It's just very tough here. Wow! Didn't expect him there. And now there's gonna be an Arachnotron here. See, that's what I mean. That Arachnotron like this one is just super tough. Just because of the placement. Some idiot is while using fireworks, what a fucking dumbass. People really don't know how to use their brain. Well, here's where we'll get the shoulder grenade launcher thingy. Precision bolt really necessary, I think. Got any new codecs shit? No, not really. Oh, we get a codex entry for that. Equipment launcher. Custom built to fit Doomslayer's Praetor suit, this shoulder-mounted ordnance system is modified to serve a variety of combat roles. Designed as a universal munitions platform, the equipment launcher is capable of altering the armament configuration with the press of a switch activated by a reflex sensor located on the interior of the Praetor suit's gauntlet. In its flame belt's configuration, the launcher spits a gout of fire exceeding 1,000 degrees Celsius, setting even the sturdiest demons aflame. While in its grenade launcher configuration, the launcher fires a traditional UAC model frag explosive projectile-based payload not dissimilar to that of the ice bomb, wherein the launcher fires a EYE C-40 gas canister to flash freeze nearby targets. This is also a pretty tough part. How did I not get health from him? Oh crap. Well, that's not good. I just lost 2 lives. So I really gotta watch out there. Hello, where did you come from? Oh boy. Some people are making jokes about this area. It's like, hey, where's the floor? It's like, what the hell is this? And then someone responded, oh, this is just Detroit. The hell invasion hasn't gotten here yet.
The UAC would like to thank you for your support during this transition. Your suffering continues to inspire us.
Yeah, pretty fucking savage comment. Oh no, there's platforming in my Doom, guys. For my birder. Formation of the Ark. Armored Response Coalition. Together we survive. Following the total collapse of the international civilization, nations and boundaries as we know them have ceased to exist. A handful of remaining bureaucrats, government officials, and military leaders have managed to survive by use of protective bunkers kept secret to the greater population, covering under the flag of the Allied Nations. This governing body represents all that remains of the rule of law, forming what would essentially become a single world government. Military bases in communication with the AN have made effort to regroup and centralize their areas of command, establishing fortified safe havens for survivors, stockpiling food and scavenging for supplies. Only proprietary military use communications remain functional, enabling military entities under command of the Allied Nations to coordinate a humanitarian aid and defense operations. By 2151, the formation of the Ark has taken highest priority. It's considered to be, in all practical terms, the last hope of humanity. Oh, by the way, the lore in this game confirms that Doom 64 is canon. And I also heard that the extra bonus levels you get in Doom 64 that I will play soon, those bonus levels apparently have tie-ins to Doom Eternal. So I'm very curious to play that. But yeah, Doom 64 is canon, confirmed. Everyone else who thinks otherwise can suck a dick. Yep. I'm totally fine with Doom 64 being canon because I think Doom 64 is fucking cool. And it's got a lot of love with the release of Doom Eternal. People have now even like ordered the... Like, people have gone to like what the order is of release, of like story order. It's still unsure yet if Doom 3 is canon. A lot of people say it's not, and I'll be willing to believe that. It is also confirmed that the Doom Slayer is in fact Doom Guy. But supposedly the order of story is like Doom 1, Doom 2, then Doom 64, then Doom 2016, then Doom Eternal, as far as I understood. The fuck? How is he still alive? Pretty sure I glory killed him. Oh, what the fuck? Hello. Yeah, see, I'm like almost dying a lot, and I think that's mainly just because of the early levels, just not having much ammo and resources. I got no clue about TNT and Plutonia, if those are canon or not. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got like new challenges to do as well. So I kill 3 cacos with the arbalest, kill 30 gargoyles with rocket lock on, kill 25 frozen demons with blood punch, complete 3 battle mode matches. It's a demon, 50 demons with frag grenade, kill 10 mancubi with microwave beam mod. Ooh. Ultimately detonate rocket to kill 3 pinkies, and complete 3 battle modes as a slayer. A lot of them I can't really do yet. Like Metal Gear Acid. Fuck. That is also hard, man.
The Khan Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
Good. I got new lore, what? Tentacle. The subject of great scrutiny for arc scientists on Earth, these hell-grown formations have appeared all over the planet, taking hold wherever hell has made its presence known, forming chaotic, seemingly random structural patterns. Their propagation of hell growth has taken root at an alarming rate, exhibiting a cellular reproduction cycle that arc scientists fear may become impossible to contain. The resultant environmental effect is extremely hostile to terrestrial life, producing atmospheric biocontagions and a multitude of organic hazards. Wherever these nest-like formations emerge, they are protected by swaths of defensive tendrils along thorned tentacles that demonstrate keen awareness of their surroundings, fully capable of disemboweling anything that it deems to be a potential threat to the nest. Just imagine if the description was just hentai.
The gathering of Hell Priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
Yeah, like, a lot of people keep mentioning it in like every stream chat I've seen. Fast travel unlocked. Pretty sure I got like everything. Well, there's like another lore entry here. Hell Priests. Powerful practitioners of arcane magics, the priests have warped their powers to suit their insidious purpose, harnessing the dark forces of hellish psychomancy to prepare Earth for the final blood ritual. By blood were the Hell Priests bound to the dark ritual which now consumed Earth, and so long as even one of them lives, the consumption of Earth would continue, allowing unfettered rule of the mortal world. Only by destroying the priests can the blood ritual be stopped and the Earth saved. Yeah, I can read on phone. One sec. Thankfully it's optional, the lore and stuff. That's why during the first playthrough I just kind of ignored it, but I had interest in it and now I'm just reading it. So this is the first Hell Priest we killed, I think, or is it? No, that's... That's it. One of the three Hell Priests, Daig Nilox, is... I'm not sure. Is charged with ensuring that Hell's invasion of Earth succeeds. He prefers to operate on the planet's surface, working in his unholy barge, carried on the back of a demonic titan. Yeah, this is the one we killed. This provides him an elevated mobile position with which to oversee the campaign against humanity. Spiteful and cruel, Nilox frequently captures civilians alive so that their still living blood can be harvested for his occult rituals.
At this gathering, but when outside of her domain, she is by all accounts indestructible.
How can this be? No man can pass through the gate.
Yeah, I kind of like beheaded him.
This stops nothing. The sacrament of this world to the great Khan Maker will be made, and the energy will be restored once again. As it is written, from the souls of the non-believers. You will not save them from their judgment.
We should have just shot them right away. Would have saved us a lot of time.
Too far this time. You cannot interfere. is humanity's chance to repent, to give service to us. You cannot resist the will of the Khan Maker.
Activating the portal now.
For it was you who was meant to enforce it.
Blah blah blah, hell priests. I'ma just kill you bitches. Oh yeah, I completed the battle pass, by the way. Yeah, Stronki, there are demons there.
Used to locate the second hell priest. Your celestial locator is missing a component. We will need a replacement. I've completed the redesign of your equipment launcher. The flame belch is now ready for your approval.
Ah, yes. Much flame, very belch.
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
Da.
This is an ARC broadcast. There are reports coming out of the quarantined hellified zone near the San Andreas Chasm. Satellite imagery show what ARC personnel believe to be the legendary Doomslayer himself fighting the mortally challenged. The Doomslayer, or Doom Guy, as he is sometimes referred to, was thought to be a myth of the Resistance, a sort of avenging angel. He was last reported to be seen on Mars, and is allegedly responsible for the destruction of the Argent Tower there. He disappeared soon afterwards. The UAC continues to deny all reports of his existence. We will continue to broadcast new information as we receive it.
Level 2. Oh. No! Wall climbing in my doom. Oh no. I'm gonna cry. How dare they? Exultia. Translation from the Ligra Sultaginta Book of Kings. What treachery comes from our darkest selves, driven by greed and want. For I have been deceived by the Daag. They came from north, and I, the priests, as allies to our cause against the Khan Maker and her unscrupulous methods. Their silvery tongues wagging, they laid a plan for us and showed the seed of desire for hasty triumph. They claimed knowledge of the Maker's source of power in the demon realm, a vast foundry of souls, where the innocent are put to the fire for the essence. In the foundry's destruction, our victory is assured. They told us and the fools that we were that I believed their lies. On their word, we sent the Doomslayer and the Night Sentinels to destroy the foundry, and the priests cast a gate for their egress. As the last veteran entered the demon's empire, our final hope of reclaiming our dominion, the Daig closed the path and left them stranded. They were trapped, lost in the eternal void by the action of the traitors. How could I not see their intention? Am I blinded by grief for the loss of Taras Nabat, of my people? We have fled again, with barely a legion of the Night Sentinels left to protect us. The Daig are gone, returned to their mistress. May the wraiths forgive. Jesus fuck, I don't understand half of it. Here will be our first Hell Knight. And our first Gargoyle. Gargoyle. Like their imp brethren, the Gargoyle is an agile, relentless pack hunter. Native to the Sentinel world, this beast has plagued the Sentinel Guard for centuries as one of the few demon breeds that could bypass the walled defenses of Sentinel Prime. The Gargoyle could appear without warning and claim helpless townspeople before disappearing into the wasteland. Only the most skilled marksmen of the Night Sentinels could intercept this aerial threat, a peril which demanded an ever-vigilant watch over the city's perimeter. Hell Knight. The Hell Knight, warrior beast among demons, has earned its place over the millennia in service of the eternal archdemons. As imposed by the sovereign houses, Hell Knights have long served as barbaric enforcers of the netherworld, impelling lesser demons by way of brutality. Rare among demonkind for its innate regard for primal orders of hierarchy, the Hell Knight exhibits adherence to the prevailing rule of its demon lord masters, requiring little compulsion on behalf of his highborn masters. Hell Knights readily serve the elder Hell Gods for the extent of their lifespans, reaping great satisfaction in the way of war and desecration. I think is where we get the blood punch. Still go. I don't have dashing yet. Okay, so the swing bar is not here yet. Only after grabbing the rune it appears. Now I think during Ultra Nightmare I'll definitely do survive a death blow. That's super necessary. But long stagger rate or speed boost. I think stagger rate is very useful. Probably go without a speed boost and like survive a fatal blow. Although I think that only resets per level, I believe. Maybe not. Who knows? Gonna have to see for myself. Hello, boy. Hey there, Toaster. I hope the modded Serious Sam becomes as good as this. Just doing a second Nightmare playthrough with lore. This time I'm reading the lore, so everyone can fall asleep. I think you're actually meant to grab it like this. Uh-oh. Or not. Well, whatever. Shit, son. Oh, this encounter is really tough. This is gonna cost me a lot of lives, I think. Like, if I get to the Ultra Nightmare one day, this will kill me so many times. Well, I got through this, but this is a very tough fight. Yeah, I think the lore is very interesting. Gonna be honest. I like it. The first time I just wanted to get on with the game, so I didn't read it really, but now I'm like, fuck yeah, just... Like, it confirms that Doom 64 is canon, as far as I understood from other streams, and that's pretty cool. I wonder if Ultra Nightmare has the optional encounters, because I don't really know why you'd want to do them. Well, I guess for weapon upgrade points, which, by the way, I've not done yet. I haven't even upgraded any of my weapons yet. Increase explosion size is good. Alright, here's where we finally get the dash. One of the best things ever. History of the Sentinels, Part 1. Holy shit, look at that. In the days before man first spoke, an immense shard of rock and metal was cast onto the world of the heavens. Thunders and cataclysms shook the land as the skies were torn asunder. The cosmic spear cleft a hole through our mortal lands, pole to pole, from the cold wastes of the umbral plains to the fetid swamps of Iron Fang. The womb of the world opened, and the elemental wraiths of Firstborn spilled forth. They took to the skies, fierce in their emancipation. In their exultation, they brought vitality to the land, and all that felt their breath were awakened from eternal slumber. Fierce beasts and an unforgiving biosphere rose in the passing of their shadows as the wraith call echoed across Argent Denur. First came the ancestral's feral creatures, invigorated by the magic of the wraiths. They grew to enormous heights, mighty behemoths who waged war with each other for years untold. Their battles tore the land asunder and destroyed all creation, caught in the wake. The wraith call continued to spread across the land, and soon the Argenta emerged from the steppes, our souls stirred into form by the power of their breath. Damn, this is a lot. The Titans towered over the wild-blooded tribes, but found them uncowed. The secret of the sword was discovered, and in the darkness of sweltering mountain forges, we beat steel until it was strong enough to pierce bone and sever flesh. Thus we came to be born of rock and fire, lowly in birth, but risen by the strength of our will. By the blessedness of the first ones, we forged sword and shield and took the hammer to the ancestrals. We claimed dominion of creation by right of blood and magic, and the time of man came to be. With the ancestral beasts driven back to their bleak valleys, we rose, we tilled the fertile land, husbanded beasts of burden, and built towering cities. In the hallowed palace on the obsidian throne, we crowned King Ormero, the father, the first of the line that shall reign in perpetuity. We built the cathedral of reflection to worship the first ones and formed the order of the Dag, whose priests pay tribute to the wraiths and appease their tempestuous hunger. Our sons and daughters chose the path of the swords or the path of the alchemist, for each duty honors the gods. Holy fuck, man. All these words in the lore, man. This is good training for my English. Though our ways were righteous, we were not without strife. Storms and great quakes cast our spires down. Barbaric tribes laid siege to our fields in search of the great gifts Mother Argenta had bestowed upon the world, and the song of the wraith call threatens to drive lesser men into madness. We were not lesser men. We defended that which the first ones gifted to us, our lands and right to the bounty held within. We beat back the barbarian. Oh hi, goat. What's up, man? You should get Doom Eternal. This is my pretty much third time playing it. It's super good. Your money comes tomorrow. Hell yeah, man. This game is super good. It's like, in my opinion, the best first-person shooter ever made. Like, I should not have jumped there, should I? I should have dashed. I forgot I just picked up dash. I'm an idiot. That was my fault, not the game's fault. All my fault. I want the orb.
It is not yours to take.
Shut up, Voldemort. He's talking like Voldemort.
You cannot kill the priests.
Yes, I can.
You know our laws. Despite their transgressions against the Covenant, they are still of Sentinel blood. What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. It is written. It is their time to give penance. If you continue, you will bring down the heaven's wrath.
Heaven can lick my balls.
They are no longer your people to save.
Ooh. King Novik ruled over Sentinel Prime for many years as its warrior patriarch, ordained protector of the sovereign Sentinel worlds. The Sentinel people, defined by a legacy of war, deem only those of warrior caste befit to rule. And in times of battle, it is expected that the king led from the battlefield rather than from the safety of the throne. As it is written in Sentinel law, a king unfit for battle is likewise unfit to rule. For millennia, the Sentinel people have secured their civilization against the threat of invasion from beast and human alike, passing on the mantle of battle to each subsequent generation and refining the craft of war into the art of ultimate mastery. Even in times of peace, the Night Sentinels remain vigilant, developing new technologies of conquest, each the more capable of securing their dominion across sovereign worlds. Oh, I missed extra life earlier. Shit. Oh well, I get it later during fast travel, I guess. Oh, but is this the area where Daisy is, by the way? Yes. Look, boys, it's Daisy. It's Daisy. Come back, Daisy. Come to me. I've missed you. Can we shoot Daisy? Nah, Daisy's bulletproof. Yeah, that's Daisy. Flop. There's one Daisy in every level. Alright, this is gonna be a harder fight now. Oh, we got Dash. So it's a harder fight, but it's easier because we have Dash. I haven't even used the flame belch yet. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting I have that as well. Everything comes so quickly.
Sentinel battery can be used to provide additional power to your ship. Several modules remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full functions of your command station.
Alright, let's go get the extra life. And extra lore. I could have gotten this without the dash. The wolf! That's the Marauder's wolf. Argenta legends speak of sentinel beasts, loyal creatures that lived as companions of the hardened warriors, often larger, swifter, and stronger than others of the kind. These animals shared instincts with their masters and aided them in battle. The Night Sentinels never shared publicly the origin of these creatures, for only they stood worthy of them. Yeah, I believe those are the Marauders' dogs. Yeah, this level has like the wolf appearing every now and then. Which are I think it's just the Marauders' dogs, like, stalking me to keep an eye on me. Axis fly. My X goes swoosh. Just feed them some grenades. Hacker demons love eating grenades. La plasm. Ah, fuck you! Ah, fuck you! And the fuck you! And the fuck you! Fuck you! Ah, fuck you! Ah, fuck you! Oh, hi. Wow. Fuck you, dude. I gotta step up my game now. I'm too close to dying too often. Let's see. Revenant. The Revenant program, a bioweapon experiment utilizing reanimated necrotic human tissue, was believed to have been destroyed with the collapse of the UAC facility on Mars. However, the emergence of the cultist enclaves on Earth Former UAC deviations, now under Hell's direct control, have begun work on the second wave of production of the Revenant program. While much of the platform's existing weapon payload is preserved as originally designed, the cyberneural programming has undergone modification. Pattern signals are wired to the host's frontal cortex, which in turn stimulate a state of frenzied, unrestrained bloodlust. While these signals are active, the host is incapable of thinking or feeling anything but a singular compulsion to inflict death and violence on the living. Good. Plasma rifle. Designed by the UAC's Military Tech Division, the plasma rifle is a standard in energy-based weaponry, firing a superheated plasma in rapid short-burst intervals. The plasma rifle is capable of overloading energy-based shielding and liquefying enemy combatants. Good. Poof. I love the headshot sounds. Just like, you know? Like opening a bottle. Ooh, armor. As far as I understood, in Ultra Nightmare, all the extra life positions have, like, armors. Which I think is fair. Armor increases survival rate. Oops, wrong key. Probably should use this. I've seen Dime use that strat. Very effective against the tentacles. Think Stubbs, the zombie, did it first. Doom stealing shit again. God damn it, Doom is not original anymore. How dare they? I mean, it's only reasonable when every other game is stealing shit from Doom, though. Oh, heat blasts. Best thing ever.
There is a Sentinel power core nearby. You can use it to activate the mech and clear a path forward.
Have you guys seen the wonderful gameplay of Dean Takahashi playing Doom Eternal? The same guy who couldn't get past the tutorial in Cuphead. He recorded gameplay playing Doom Eternal, and oh my god. It was, I think, the upcoming section that he recorded. History of the Sentinels, Part 2. Oh boy. Yeah, lots of reading. I sadly cannot alt-tab, because otherwise for some reason my game permanently loses frame rate. At least last time I played it. Then I'm forced to restart the game. Sad face. In the time of grief, when King Etrex took the throne, a blessing came to the people of Argenta. White porcelain beings from the world above, our own brought gifts to denote observers to our great deeds, mirrors of our convictions. They sought to make bond with our sword and bring lasting order to our world. These were beings unlike any we had seen before. Sword and shield held no weight against them, for the ethereal flesh of these luminous beings seemed unbound by mortality. Able to move through the time and space, they held sway over all dominions of the known and unknown dimensions. Through their ways we grew stronger, our society bolstered by their infinite wisdom and all-knowing power, assuring our people's safety for all time, this world and the next. Or we sharpened the blade and mastered our magic, they bolstered the soul and spirit. Death would no longer be the end of our people. The ones we call the Makers, our new allies in this brutal world, have given us the security in death we fought so hard to achieve in life. We would find eternal peace, and our minds would rest easy with the knowledge that those we fought alongside in battle would join us in the lands beyond the mortal plane. The strength of our ways to the purity of our essence would by Maker law grant us passage to the great city in the clouds. There our women and children, warriors and kinolite would welcome us. We adopted the holy doctrines of the Makers, gifted in exchange with the essence, with a chance to earn eternal rest for our immortal souls in blessed Urdak, the covenant we held now under the embrace of our new gods. Fostered a peace we had never known, for they were unlike the first ones, whose presence offered no paradise from fear and the uncertainty of existence in a harsh and unforgiving world. The Maker's embrace was warm and unguided, and guided us into the era of spiritual prosperity. So yeah, basically, like, the Makers became the gods for the Sentinels. Kind of. Bonk. Don't forget the secret hair. I'm so glad that I actually am, like, remembering all the secrets pretty much because of the maps being so memorable in general. Oh boy. Kinda want to shoot off the gun of those fucking Arachnotron. Yeah. Probably. My nose is just sometimes acting up very annoyingly. Revenant without his rockets is not very problematic, is it? Oh fuck. That was too risky. I shouldn't have done that. Wow. Wow, dude. See how dangerous the Kako can be? He killed me twice there. Fuck my life. Dude, this fight is pretty fucking hard. Not gonna lie. Sheesh. That was really tough. Like, this could easily be a run ender for Ultra Nightmare. Holy shit. Yeah, this is the part that Dean Takahashi recorded. Although it was on a much lower difficulty. Fuck that, dude. Kinda shouldn't have done that, lol. I'll show you the bit where he got completely stuck to the max. But first we're gonna kill some lost souls. Speaking of Lost Souls, our favorite enemy. Iceborne will instantly kill it. Lost Soul has its origin among the dead. Wow, it's a lot more lore about the Lost Soul than I expected. I thought I was just gonna say, like, it's the floating head of a Lost Soul. But no. This Lost Soul has its origin among the damned. Former humans who have fallen from the mortal world, doomed to an unliving eternity as sin-branded slaves of hell. The damned are seemingly endless in numbers, their population growing by the thousands with each rise of the black sun. For many, the torturous existence of crushing slave labor is all that awaits. The bodies of the damned are brittle, and those who become broken in labor, their bodies ruined, dismembered, or otherwise incapable of servitude, are transported to the pits, where their souls must be extracted for further use. Those fortunate enough to escape this process are what inevitably become lost souls, their spirits transmogrified into a physical form. The lost soul knows only madness, its memory a haunted image of its former mortal life. These creatures live a fleeting existence, roaming mindlessly, seeking only that which can grant them a final death. Wow, so we're actually putting them out of their misery. Oh boy. Pretty sure there's gonna be a Hell Knight here. If I remember that correctly. Or was that somewhere else? Kako though. Kako, please. Oh, hi, Rector. What's up? Almost. I've had some people time it very perfectly with absolutely amazing moments. There's been some good laughs of that in the past. Oh, Arachnotron, hello. Absolutely spam it with grenades. Whew. That's good to hear, man. I'm doing good. Doing a second playthrough on Nightmare. I kind of want to just get more practice in before I try extra lives mode, and eventually, hopefully, Ultra Nightmare. So far, I've not lost all my lives yet, but I have died a couple times, and I'm trying to like keep in mind to remember those fights to hopefully not die there in the future. I will say, I think literally the hardest levels are early game because you just don't have that many tools. at your disposal to survive. Like, your max health isn't that high, you don't have that much weapon variety and stuff. Compared to in the later levels, you just have, like, everything upgraded. And more survivability with all the runes and shit. Which, I guess is a good thing for Ultra Nightmare, honestly, because at least, like, the likelihood of your run getting fucked up is gonna be, like, early game. Which is less frustrating than when it happens in the final level or something. So, I'm all for that. And, like, it also just... The initial playthrough was just very tough when you just don't... Like, everyone who gets into this and starts in Ultraviolence or something for the first time, it's just, like, not necessarily the best of times, the first few levels. I had the same thing. I was, like, very hard getting into this. Only after that I could really enjoy myself with the earlier levels. And that's, I think, why so many people are negative about this game as well. Nope. There's a separate extra lives mode, though. Yeah, even Civi turned it down, which kind of surprised me. But yeah, there's 2 extra modes. So there's, like, extra lives mode, which is basically Ultra Nightmare, but with a difficulty selection and extra lives. So if you die after all your lives run out, you have to restart the game, but you can still choose any difficulty, so that's nice. And then Ultra Nightmare basically, instead of life pickups, has like armor pickups, which I think is fair, because at least armor helps you surviving. Why did I not grab that dash thingy? What the fuck? What the fuck? My dash, my double jump was like super delayed. This is weird. Starting to feel like Dean Takahashi. I think that loot magnet is crucial, because I've had without loot magnet, if you glory kill someone, you can still get killed right after, because an enemy might kill you before you pick up the health from the glory kill. I've had that a couple times, so that's why I get loot magnet ASAP. I'm also curious about this rune, because I've not used it before. Yeah, survive the death blow. This rune recharges on death. Does this mean that if you use this on Ultra Nightmare, you literally use it once and the rune becomes useless? Because I've never used this before. So I don't know if it recharges after a new level as well. Yeah, because it says it recharges on death. That means if you use it once, well, it becomes useless in Ultra Nightmare after that, because if you die, it's game over. But yeah, my go-to usually is longer stagger rate, just because I've had too many times where, oh, that enemy is staggered. I can glory kill him. And now I'm low on health, so I need to glory kill him. Perfect moment. And then right as I hit E, the stagger disappears and he kills me. Speed boost I fucking love, because again, speed is just OP, and rate of fire is increased as well. It only works once for the whole run. Wow, That is pretty fucking crazy. I would still get it though, because it can be a run saver. But then after that, yeah, better get something else. And I guess I usually go for this, but it isn't too crucial. A single-use safety net. So many people are confused about the plasma pickups and think this is a health pickup for some reason. It's pretty funny. Wait, isn't there like a thing there? Over here, like a Easter egg of some sort. I haven't been there because lava. Yeah, people have like the dumbest complaints ever for this game. Like, most complaints I get, or I read online, is all just the dumbest shit ever. It's like, oh, there's too much platforming in my Doom. First of all, platforming helps you learn your movement, improve your movement skills, which is super crucial during fights. Second of all, I'm gonna read this now, because during this playthrough I'm actually reading the lore as well. History of the Sentinels, Part 3. Oh boy, a lot of text. With machine enchantment of the makers, the Argenta brought our newfound clarity to the desperate realms of the Empyrean Void. We took fight with the support of our gods, spreading the enlightenment word of the Khan Maker. We discovered there was not one enemy, but many. Worlds and peoples unknown to the Argenta were unveiled, and we saw our own suffering reflected in their eyes. Our righteous army strode into battle under the banner of the Night Sentinels and fought for the freedom of all peoples from the grasp of those who would exploit and prey upon them. Though we battled on soil not our own, the blood we shed in foreign lands safeguarded Argentinur and the sons and daughters that defended it. Though the strange peoples new alliances were formed, and our beliefs became their own. Our armies swelled. You did this on your first playthrough? Yeah, I saw that when I've jumped over to your stream a couple times. I was just like, I was very interested in the lore, but I just needed to play more. I didn't want to my curiosity for the rest of the game was too big to be bothered with reading everything. But now doing a third playthrough, and I'm just gonna take things slowly now, relaxing and read it. As for other complaints that people have, so yeah, the platforming, even though the platforming makes sense because it's super useful in combat, and I don't mind it. Then there's the wall climbing. Okay, that doesn't make sense in combat, but still, I think it's executed fine, and you can find some nice secrets with it. People whine too much about that. People whine about ammo issues because they're like, oh, let's use every weapon, and then they run out of ammo, and only then they use the chainsaw, even though the game gives you the tips, like, use your chainsaw before running out of ammo. I wonder what that word before means. Then there's people bitching and moaning about the Marauder because they can't be arsed to get good and, like, learn the fucking strategy to deal with an enemy, because no, they just want to hold the left mouse button on every enemy until it dies, because, you know, big brain usage. What else do people complain about? About the story, I guess that there's too many cutscenes and shit, even though that is super exaggerated. And like most of the story is literally in the lore, which is all optional. As the Argenta traversed the stars with gleaming war fleets, the Khan of the Makers approached King Roan on his throne. He sensed his god restless by her disquiet manner. The king and Khan spoke, and the god revealed she had foreseen a schism in the blood of Argenta. A test would be required to identify its hosts among us. She spoke of the holy rite to be performed on the strongest of our warriors. Only those that proved worthy would be tested, for the impurity could reside in only the most resilient of our legion. The divinity machine, a great tribute by Maker scholars, Scholaris, would help us cleanse any impurities from our flock, ensuring our continued prosperity in this world and in the Maker realm that awaited in the afterlife. The malicious one, if not exhumed from our ranks, would jeopardize our safe passage to the heavenly realm of Urdak. The Dark One was not amongst them yet, nor would he be for many generations. Only the Mother God, through divination and Maker's sight, would determine when he stood before them. The Makers were truth, and only their unclouded eyes could find the one who was marked. The prophecy of the Unholy One was written, but through the ages the warning grew faint until only the Khan Maker herself and the High Priest of the Order, I still don't know how to pronounce that fucking word, Daig, still whispered of he that would one day come to threaten their way of light. Oh, and then there's people whining that there's too many upgrades as well. Too many upgrades is too overwhelming. Need it. Fuck. That was very bad. Holy shit, dude. Time for the first Slayer gate. Just got blocked there. Why am I stuck? What the fuck? Fucking revenants. Oh my goodness. Why are they camping at the damn fucking portal? I'm gonna die, man. I keep going overkill on all enemies. Wow, that came out of nowhere. That was everything. So I think the earlier Slayer gates are harder than the later ones. At least when playing them as you encounter them.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby.
Yeehaw. I haven't read about the Dread Knight yet. Variation of Hell Knight breed, the Dread Knight has been modified and hardwired for aggression, armed with an extra prosthetic powering energy blade augments prosthetic. The Dread Knight is a lethal result of the OAC cultist engineering. Epinephrine regulators modulate the Dread Knight with an unbroken flow of rage-addled adrenaline, while its endorphin receptors have been synchronized to respond with the use of its arm-mounted blades. With each kill, the Dread Knight is injected with a flood of artificial dopamine. As a result of its augmentation, the Dread Knight is driven by a biochemically engineered state of pure unbroken rage, suffering for which respite can only be found in the act of the kill. Damn. This is like drugged up and shit. Hardcore.
There are motion sensors and artillery everywhere.
No, there's Arta. No Arta in my Doom.
I told you all to leave me here. I am where I belong. saving your people will not bring you peace. Only make the burden you carry worse. And now you seek to defy the Calm Maker herself. It is your people's time now to give penance, just as it was mine. Hear me, Slayer. When his heart is laid to rest, then his soul will be at peace. And so will mine.
Some people also reacted to this guy like, huh? Who is this guy? We don't know anything about him. He's just some random pleb. What the fuck? It's like, oh wait, you got a whole fucking codex entry on him. Not here directly though, you get it somewhere here. Have I not grabbed that? Yeah, here's this codex entry, I believe. Have I missed the secret though? Uh-oh. Oh, that is not good. Kakito. Oh yeah, I did jump there, but I didn't go to the secret because I was too busy reading lore. Fuck my life. Chicago! Chicago! Just like, yeah, this lore you cannot miss, possibly. Yeah. And then we've got lore about him. The betrayer. And I'm curious about him, so let's read. After years of prolonged war against the demonic threat invading their world, Argent Denur launched an offensive strike across dimensions, sending their greatest warriors into the heart of hell itself. Despite their training and their preparedness, their honor was undone by deceit. Betrayal at the highest levels of command left Argent Denur's bravest warrior cut off and scattered in the hellscape. But of these last remaining Night Sentinels, only one remained in hell by choice. Betrayer of Argenta, it was Commander Valen who relinquished the keys to the elemental sepulchre in return to his son's resurrection. Haunted by demonic visions, the image of his son's tortured existence plagued him without relent. The whispers of demons pushing him toward madness. In a moment of weakness, he fell prey to the demon's trickery, sealing the fate of Argent Denur and dooming the kingdom to which he swore a lifelong oath to protect. Valen chose exile in the hellscape for his sacrilege. So what I've heard is that basically this is the father of the icon of sin, or something like that. As far as I understood, I could be wrong though. I fucked that up. We've jumped right away. Thought I could have gone lower.
The extraction point has been identified. I will mark its location on your HUD.
Still no Super Turbo Turkey Puncher in this game though. I'm a bit disappointed by that. bought the rights of Super Turbo Turkey Puncher. I guess they couldn't strike a deal to put it in Doom Eternal. Oh, there's a quad. Pretty sure I got his turret. Okay. Gotta get that quad. I'm not using the blood punch enough. Oh fuck my life. Cacos again, man. Always the damn cacos. Whoa, what was that delay? Did you see that? Still having such a tough time with this game, man. Fucking ridiculous. I missed one secret. Orderly. Secret I missed then. Fucking what, mate? I damn well got it last time, but... That's the secret fight we did. Unless it is that secret over there. Maybe it opened up later on. It must be that. Ah, here we go, yeah. It's a soul sphere. No, it's not that. What? Still something else. What the fuck? Really? Wait, where's the secret that I got under here? Why is that not marked on the map? Or did I not grab it or something? Pretty sure I grabbed it. Oh, okay, guess it's not marked on the map then. Fuck. Random cough appearing out of nowhere. Ibis. I'm a bit weirded out that I do not know what the fuck this last secret is, because I got all secrets on my previous playthrough, no problem. I'm really confused here. Pretty sure I got everything here. Maybe over in the first area. Let's check over there. The fuck did I miss? Like what the fuck? I got this. Man, there is like a little icon here. Does that mean I'm missing something here? What about... No, that's where we started. Nope. And then this area. Pretty sure I got everything. Maybe some. No, up here? Actually, that could be it. No, it's not. Fuck. The hell did I miss, dude? Again, it's so weird because during my first playthrough I didn't, or my second playthrough, I didn't miss anything. Just 100% of this instantly. Oh, weird. This is fucking ridiculous. What am I missing? And you know, I would normally just not care much and just go, but no, I said, I told everyone that it's gonna be 100% playthrough, so fuck it, I'm gonna do that. Although I didn't do the challenges, did I? Oh no, there's not challenges here yet. Fuck. Maybe over here. No, that's not it. This is beyond fucking weird. Grab the fucking wall. Jeebus. So there's the lower entry over here. Now we got this section. Was there a secret here, right? I think there was one here. Yeah, that one. Fuck, I missed that one. And it's still not even the one that counts. Our laptop's such pieces of shit. I'm not sure, like. Those are optional secrets. So there's even secrets that you just don't even need to get. Done all of that. Got that one. Every laptop you've had sucks balls. Do you have a new one? You wish. Oh. I wish I could help you. Could be some things I could help you, maybe that would, like, I don't know, some junk programs or something that might cause it to get slow, I don't know. Could be lots of reasons. Like maybe the way your hard drives are set up or something. I don't think there was anything else there, right? Pretty sure I got everything over here. Can't even enter there anymore. Fucking damn it, man. Wow, what the fuck is that? I'm so fucking baffled. Why did he not grab the fucking thing? Jesus. Fuck. Oh. For some reason the key didn't get picked up. What the fuck? I remember now that the Gorness did not disappear when I moved out of here, which was super weird, and I didn't pick up the key. That's true. Christ. See, it wasn't even a secret that I missed, it was just the fucking key. And I remember the Gorness not exploding right away now. But I didn't think anything of it. Stupid me. So, that was weird.
You can now find the remaining Hell Priests by activating your celestial locator.
My apologies for the boring gameplay.
The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now. The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
I'll do one more level.
Sentinel energy levels rising, re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
And then we'll probably play, I don't know, something else maybe. Ice Bomb.
The ice bomb modification to your equipment launcher has been completed. Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
Ice bombs are amazing. fuck? My sensitivity just went super low when I tried to fire the thingy. Cultist base. This map I've done so many times because of the master level version I played.
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly. Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the challenged, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
It is very clear that he is an enemy of the challenged. Insanely clear. Ooh, lore. Cultist base. Da-da-da-da. Led by the elusive hell priest Dig Ranak, the cultists operate from a remote facility located in the Arctic tundra. As overseer, Ranak exerts absolute control over the facility and its legion of possessed acolytes. Instrumental in sowing the seeds of the cultist uprising, Ranak worked briefly with Olivia Pierce at the Mars facility before departing to Earth with orders to prepare the groundwork for the imminent Hell invasion. A recently declassified UAC biography of Ranak indicates that he is a surviving member of the original Order of Daig, the ancient Argenta clerics. He now serves the forces of Hell and is rumored to have personal knowledge of the Doomslayer, suggesting a shared history between the two. Wielding total power over the cultists under his supervision, he uses his growing influence to advance the consumption and corruption of Earth. Built over the ruins of an ancient Argenta settlement, the cultist facility has been designed as both a Gothic monument to the ancient architecture and a state-of-the-art science facility. Tablets and memory banks found at the settlements indicate that the Order of the Daig discovered Earth millennia ago and found it to be populated with powerful primeval beasts. They named these creatures Agadons due to their similarity to the mythic Cyclopean giant from Argentina's past, the Agadian. Stronki. What even is the challenge with this again? Arachnotron turrets, got it. Some more stream. ASMR beard combing. This map, I know all the secrets, I believe, because I played it so many times. It's probably, yeah, this is literally the most played map by me because of the master level crashes. Neat. Oh, I can't do anything without this rocket. Hello, little revenant. Not so tough without your rocket launchers, are ya?
The
Alright.
priest is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.
Here's the first dope fish. He lives. And he gives an extra life. I can't stress how much more difficult the master level version is. That has like Manx and Tyrants there. Yeah, that's true. Dope fish gives extra lives. I'm currently on 6 lives, which is a lot more than I had during my first Nightmare playthrough. I would constantly have like 1 or 0. So, you know, I'm playing better. I'm playing better. Time to get trapped.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed city.
The Cursed Citadel. See, life becomes easier with freeze ice bomb.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
It's like so many imps and like arachnotrons in the master level version. He's a monk boy. Oh wow, I got exploded there. Oh, there's a bunch of imps here as well. Well, fuck my life. Wow, how did I die there? Wow, dude. That's how quickly it can go wrong. Just die twice in a row. Fucking GG, I'm not ready for Ultra Nightmare yet. I was just shooting there, suddenly they'll spawn behind me. So yeah, gotta remember that. They spawn behind me in this area. Oh my god. How did I die again? Just out of nowhere. Like, most of the deaths are like that. It's like out of nowhere, I just get killed by something I don't see. That's literally most deaths. How is he still alive? Jesus. I was thinking I'd be collecting lives. Nope, I'm losing them. Fucked up again. Oh, I got Mancubus as well now. Bug. Mancubus, hulking behemoth of the demon world, bears notable difference from those of its kind first encountered by the UAC expedition team on Mars. Unlike its brethren, which wore unnaturally occurring armored carapace, this variation shows clear signs of pre-existing man-made modifications. Armor plating augmentation to its exterior and its sophisticated arm-mounted weapon system indicate a clear intent to upgrade and weaponize the fighting capacity of the Mancubus, whose heavy stature and resilience make it a formidable threat in battle. Alright, second dogfish is over here. Hello, dopefish. Trying to look like Winda. Ah, see how quickly that appears. After this level, life becomes easier. Because we get rocket launcher, we get SSG. Life has become easy. Hey, Imp Boy. Gargoyle or whatever. Where's this boy at? How to finally get a second rune, Jesus fuck. Seriously, after this level everything becomes so much more playable. Oh fuck my life. I was able to do that in the past. I guess I needed to save one more dash. Definitely gonna go with this one. So, free soul sphere. No. That jumpable. Nope. This encounter is pretty hard as well. Because whiplashes. But we will just spam some bombs. God. Not sure where I got hit there. Fuck you! Can't believe I got fucking killed there again. Gonna be hopeless on Ultra Nightmare. Lock on. Absolutely need that. Absolutely mandatory. Got suit upgrades. This is all useless now that I kind of know where most areas are. That one. Absolutely.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly saved.
Faster dash I also need. Rocket launcher with lock on is so good. This is where the game really starts to get so good. Fuck that. I'm really gonna have to invest my crystal into health next time. What's this fuck boy? That went good. Was pretty low on health sometimes, but we got it. Oh fuck, there's this one area though. Fuck you. One area coming up is gonna be my biggest problem, I think, with the nightmare run. I don't even think I think that will keep ruining me.
Your salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
Free armor pickups, bro.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
Alright, this is probably one of the hardest fucking parts in the game, honestly.
Attention, all mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
This is what I mean, this area. This is not even round 2 yet, man. This will fuck me up so badly. That was ridiculous. Like, this part will fuck me up so many times if I ever try to attempt Ultra Nightmare. That's the run in the room there. Oh. Don't even do that when you're low on health. I wonder what happens if you die as a Revenant here. I haven't done that yet. Haven't died.
Successful. You are now in control of the Revenant drone. You may use it to reclaim your property.
When do we get real-life Revenant drones? I want to fly out the Revenant. Yeah. I gotta get that upgraded first. That's super useful, the flaming hook. But I also need the lock on. Like this one is so crucial. I kind of also want the recharge time. Reload speed increase is super useful as well. Fuck, my aim is shit.
Attention, all cultist base personnel. Please destroy the Slayer. The priest must survive. I repeat, the priest must survive.
Smonk wed. Where is need that. That was insanely important. What? How did that not refill? Come on, man. Oopsie. Have I been reading lore at all? I have not. Whiplash. Scavenger of the Hellscape. The Whiplash creature was first discovered by UAC expedition teams in the Black Desert of the Sanctum Wastelands. These elusive serpentine demons move with great speed and agility. They are capable of striking from a great distance with retractable blade whips concealed within their forearms. So they're basically like Kratos. This particular demon breed became an object of great interest to the UAC engineers on Earth, while attempts to capture alive specimens of this nimble and unpredictable creature proved to be exceptionally dangerous. After successfully acquiring living specimens, researchers implanted cybernetic augmentations designed to enhance the Whiplash's innate strength and lethality. That's such a pain to fight. You ball. Former UAC engineers, these malformed zombies were rendered inept during the war for Earth. Their bodies are now a disturbingly fusion of a body, bone, and barrel. Rocket launcher. Forged from the metal smelting pits of the Golgothan Enclave, the Pain Giver is a... Okay, so this thing is called the Pain Giver. Is a weapon of pure malice devised for a singular purpose, to enact suffering upon the weak, a tool of insidious intent. It was not by mortal design that the Pain Giver was conceived. The cultist engineers of Golgotha, as acolytes of the unholy and all-powerful will of the Hell Priest Ranok, were bestowed its vision, scribes to Ranok's dark premonition. Great clarity did the Pain Giver reveal itself to the shared consciousness of the Golgothian acolytes. With fervor and religious zealotry did they set themselves toward its manifestation, toiling without rest until the Pain Giver was created. SSG. Oh, this has a long one. A weapon from the Slayer's past, this double-barreled shotgun displays ornate, undeciphered filigree carvings. It also includes the modification, a twin-pronged hook anchored with a retractable chain designed for under-barrel usage. Though the firearm appears to be of earthly design, the meat hook attached is compromised of non-terra metals, suggesting some level of prior history off-world. Its place in the Slayer's arsenal in Hell has already been recorded, as noted in the following translation from the Codex. A sting of the Slayer's abominable arsenal casts fear into the lowest of our kin. Its blazing barrels of brimstone spew his vitriol and loathing upon us, and cast our brethren to the dirt. Mark the venom of his chosen apparatus of agony, the diabolical musket. Lucifer's bane, its claw of pig iron, gauging the flesh of the martyr and hurrying him upon us. Curse the name of his beloved treasure, curse the Hellwalker's device of torment. We shall cast it into the smelter and gild his entrails with the slurry. Ooh. Pretty tough challenge here. And I got wrecked by the fucking whiplash. Really again? Oh, fuck off. Really? That failed? How? I killed the... There were 2 whiplashes? Are you fucking joking? Oh my god. Oh no, I don't have ammo for this. I have to do it by coming back when I have ammo. So many of these hidden encounters that you should not do an Ultra Nightmare, I think. Really? Oh, come on, man! What the fuck? That was so much bullshit with that Mank. Holy shit. Nope, fish number 3.
Are you growing tired, Slayer? We will break your will yet.
Oh, another Slayer gate. Probably the hardest one. I remembered having a lot of trouble with the second one, but the first one was pretty hard as well. Lose some extra lives. Well, that fucked myself up. I just get on low health way too often in this game still. Oh, fucking prowlers. I'll read that after this. Oh, come on, man. He just teleported behind me. Oh, fuck off, yeah. Spawns. Oh man, the teleports of those prowlers are bullshit. Lock on, damn it, for the love of God! That freeze bomb was absolutely wasted. Really? Shoot, please. I don't think I died. I don't think I died during that one, but I almost died a couple times. Hey there, Zoc. Good evening, man. Welcome. I'm doing good. I'm just challenging myself with another nightmare run, hopefully training myself. But the more I play this, the more I think that I'm probably not gonna be able to finish Ultra Nightmare one day. Because I'm just... there's just so many areas, so many little fights that I'm gonna get trouble with. But I think I'll just do the extra lives mode next time.
I do not fear you. This match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer. I will be waiting.
Wait, is that going the wrong way, lol? There's the final battle of the map. Weird delay in my dash there. Shit. What? How's that? How am I still alive? I thought I killed him. Oh crap, my fucking... Really? My grenade... What? My grenade was not on cooldown. Why didn't he fire? Unless it literally went off cooldown the last millisecond. Wow, that didn't kill them. Oh, heat blast was not close enough. I forgot the haste was here.
Has stopped moving. I will lock in signal now.
I genuinely think I'm playing way too sloppy. It's probably because of the long time I also didn't play this. Like, I was doing a lot better, fast-paced, everything, reacting after a day of actively playing. Or a week, pretty much. Anyway, let's just still do the hidden encounter. I believe it's the only thing I got left here. If I remember exactly. Is it that one? That one. Oh, because you go to the left. Okay, Christ, this is confusing as shit, man. No, this is the one. I remember now. So, freeze the two whiplashes and then spam the mag. Oh my god, out of ammo. Switch to the plasma, you fuck! Didn't want to switch to the plasma, I kept going back to the rocket for some reason. Jesus. Finally. I honestly did terrible today. Just the amount of lives I've been losing later on is terrible. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Wasn't even looking at the challenges. I'm gonna take a little break. In a moment. I've not completed any of these. These are all more for late game. I can do that on my other save file if I really want to, but it doesn't matter that much. Cool. These are cool badges. Super Sparkle Slayer. I say badges, well, like icon, whatever the hell's titles. I hope there's gonna be like 3D skins as well, or even like extra weapons. I'd like that. Like weapons from 2016 would be nice. Doomy corn. Look at those glitters on this blade. Can like stab people with that. Die by glitter. Oh, those are the thingies. I see. All my things. They're cool little things. Well, that was some Doom or Nightmare, and I kind of sucked, honestly, today. I died too often, and it doesn't look good if I would do an extra lives run. So yeah, I gotta get good, I don't know, keep that pace up. Oh well.